Detanning. What is detanning and what treatments can you do to detan? Let's have a look and see. Firstly, if this is your first time joining me on my channel and you would love to find out more on how to love your skin, treat it right, as well as a couple of skin tips, why don't you go ahead and click on that subscribe button down there, as well as on the bell to get notified on when new content is being released. Detanning, what is it? Now, detanning and exfoliation is one and the same thing. People just use different terms or terms for it. Now, I've come across a lot of people, especially lately, where they say that I've gone and had a detan treatment done and I've had pigment removed from my skin, or they'll suggest someone have a detan treatment to go and remove pigment from your skin. Pigment is not something that you can remove from your skin. It is genetically in your skin, okay? Now, the darkness depends on whether you are, or from which race group you fall under, or from your daily lifestyle. Now, daily lifestyle meaning that if you're exposed to the sun or any UV rays on a daily basis, your skin will become darker. Or if you are from a darker race, your skin will be darker. If you're from a lighter race, your skin will be lighter or fairer. Now, if you are from a mix between a dark and a light race, you might fall in between, or you might tend to go more darker, or you might tend to be a little bit lighter. This all depends on your DNA or your genetic structure in your skin and that. So pigmentation is something that is, or pigment is in your skin. It is formed by melanin. Now, melanin is cells in your skin that goes and releases a pigment. And once again, depending on what factors would contribute to the darkness of it, there is hormones, especially if you look at like pregnancy, going in menopause, hitting puberty. Those are where the hormones are all imbalanced, and sometimes it puts a lot of stress under this melanin cells and they overproduce melanin, causing darker pigment in the skin to happen. If you are exposed to sun or UV rays on a daily basis, it also releases for protection matters, so you will be darker. But once again, like I said earlier, if you are from a darker skin race, your skin will be darker. You cannot remove it, you cannot change it. You can only help to make it slightly lighter though. And I'll explain a little bit why. So when you go for detanning, or like I said, it is actually exfoliation, what happens is you remove the layer of dead skin cells on the surface of the skin. Now, sometimes when you do exfoliation, you tend to look brighter and more healthy and glowier after a treatment. This is because the dead skin cells have been removed. Now, when there's a build-up of dead skin cells, they tend to look darker because it's dirt and grime and everything that is stuck on the surface of the skin. Now, when you remove that, of course, more brighter, healthier skin is exposed, if I can put it that way. Now, there's different type of detan or exfoliation treatments out there, as people call it. Firstly is using an exfoliator. Now, you can either use a physical exfoliator or you can use a chemical exfoliator, depending on your skin type and the body area or the face area that you treat with the exfoliator, because not everywhere you can use the exact same exfoliator. So you can either do that exfoliation, or a lot of people say no, they go for waxing treatments, and waxing helps do detan. Now, waxing also is a form of exfoliator, if I can once again state it like that, because what happens is when you apply wax on the surface of the skin, it actually does attach onto the skin, which is the dead skin cells on the surface of the skin, and also on the hair. So when you remove it, the strip or the wax, you do remove dead skin cells. So it acts as a light exfoliator, but it's not an exfoliating treatment. Waxing is for removal of hair. It is not for removal of dead skin. It does happen simultaneously, but it is not specifically meant for that. Okay? So when you wax, like I said, you remove dead skin cells and your skin looks all smooth and nice, especially because the hair has been removed at the same time as well, also causing the skin to look a little bit lighter. You can do physical exfoliation, like either a granular exfoliator, which you would use, or you can use a brush, a body brush, which has got quite hard bristles in it, and then you would just use it in an upward motion from the furthest point away, and you would move it towards your heart. Just do brushing up movements like that. That will also help to increase blood circulation, and that will also help to remove dead skin cells like that. what other ways are there? And then, like I said, chemical exfoliants, that is generally more for the facial area. Now, chemical exfoliants you can either use specifically for pigmentation, or there's ones that is just like a chemical exfoliator is for exfoliation. Depending on what you want to treat, these ones are recommended to be done in salon. Depending on what you want to treat on your skin is the ingredient based chemical exfoliant that will be used on you. Now, a lot of people say that you can remove pigment in the skin. Like I said in the start of the video, you cannot remove pigment. Pigment is something that is in your skin. Now, there are some really intense pigment removal or intense exfoliation treatments that you can go for, but please do ensure that the person that you are going to, or the physician that you're going to see, really is an expert in this, and they've got years and years of experience in it, and they know exactly what they're talking about. Because if an inexperienced person does this, there are so many things that can go wrong. So me personally, I won't really recommend going for these really intense treatments. Like I said, because things that can go wrong if you don't follow what the physician is asking you to do. Now, a lot of people don't have the time, or they can't take off that much of time, especially from work, to sit in the house and not be exposed to any form of light, because that is one of the things that you will have to stay away from when you have these intense treatments done. Because if you don't follow their protocols and their aftercare routine, you can actually have an adverse reaction, and instead of having your skin to be lightened, you can actually have a skin that has darkened. Okay, so just a warning for you guys, I personally am not an expert in pigment removal as per se. I have got, like I said, I've had like 15 years of experience in this industry, but it is something that we never really recommended. And even though I've worked in the medical field, we've never recommended this for patients, because there are just too many things that can go wrong in having these type of treatments done. It's just to be honest with you guys, it's not something that professionals will really recommend for you to do. So that is basically it. Yeah, you can also, from doing chemical peels like that, there are certain lasers that you can also do to help with treatment of pigmentation. Now, these ones you have to also be, once again, really careful, make sure the physicians know what they're talking about, and follow their aftercare routine as well as before care routine to the T, because you can have an adverse reaction, meaning that you can go darker than what you are currently. So that is about it. So remember, guys, detanning is not really, it's not pigment removal. It is literally just exfoliation of the skin, removing of dead skin cells, giving you that nice, healthy, glowing skin, a brighter skin at the end of the day. Okay, so that was it for today. And if you've got any questions regarding detanning, exfoliation, or anything else, if there's anything that you guys want me to talk about, go and leave the comment down below. Go and leave the comment down below for me, and I will respond to you guys, and I will see what content I can get out there for you regarding what you are requesting. Now, guys, have a good day further, and like I said on the start, don't forget to go and subscribe to my channel, as well as hit the notification bell if you want to find out more on how to treat your skin and get the best skin at the end of the day, doing the correct treatments for your skin. Okay, have a good day, guys. Enjoy. Bye.